Oh, hey there, Tina.
Hi, Anna. Welcome to Folded, Creased, and Crumpled. Boy, do I have a surprise for you today. Well, it's actually not really a big surprise because I was impatient and I didn't wait and I opened it, but I'm still really excited to talk about it. So, roll the intro. You hear this? You hear this? This is my cloth and paper subscription. Yes, that's correct. I subscribe to stationery. I don't want any judgment, but I feel like if you're on our YouTube channel, you're probably obsessed like I am. But like I mentioned before, I have already opened the box and I might have already opened the package, as you can tell.
Maybe you opened it.
But I haven't had a chance to really review it. Okay, like I looked at it and whatever, but I haven't really got a chance to review it. But I'm gonna do it with you. So here we go. You ready?
Oh, we're ready. That was underwhelming, actually. Yeah, that was underwhelming.
I think they heard you the first time, Anna. I have right here 3 pens and 2 markers. So this is super exciting because already, I'm just gonna put the pens aside. Already I'm gonna have Anna zoom in, but 2 Tombos. So this is the twin tone Tombow. So let me write with the one with this cardstock. Oh, and by the way, guys, the good thing about cloth and paper is that they come with a sheet of cardstock like this. This is about what, 5x7 cardstock, and it will have some kind of inspiring message on it, which I've thrown out by accident. And also, it will allow you to, it says test paper. So this is where you would test all your pens and markers and pencils that they give you. So it's really good to have that, but this is just regular 5x7 cardstock paper. So here we go. So this is the end that I'm gonna write on. What's the word that I always use?
Aloha?
Ding, ding, ding. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. It's beautiful, guys. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm going to flip it around so that you can see it upright as well.
Beautiful penmanship, Tina.
Thank you. So that side is, yeah, guys, it's a really nice, like, smooth writing machine over there. I like it. Woo! Guys, okay. Anna, I hope you can catch the beauty of this. It's a stunner. So this is a fine tip. I mean, it doesn't even, I don't know how to explain this. It's like, you don't see the marker coming through like the marker you saw on the other end. It's almost like it's a white pen with a blue tip. It's like those old school like dipping pots, you know? It's really, really cool. I really like it. I'm gonna try writing with it and hopefully it writes as nice as it looks. It does. It definitely writes as nice as it looks, but as you can see, the composition is the other side is thicker than this side. But honestly, I don't know if I'd even call them markers. I guess the thicker side I would definitely call a marker, just because it writes like a marker, but like I could probably use this taking notes even. Okay, maybe not. It depends on the type of paper I have, I guess. I don't feel like this type of paper, like cardstock would be great to write on. So I feel like the difference in the two, obviously the top one is thicker than the bottom one, but I feel like the top one, you couldn't write this on a regular 8.5 by 11, or that's how we say it in Canada, or an A5, A6 piece of paper. I feel like it would leak through because it is quite thick compared to a marker. So I think the difference in the marker is that the top part of the marker, the one with the thicker end that I was talking about, wrong end. I'll open both. So I feel like on this side, this one is probably good for if you're writing it at the cardstock or construction paper. Whereas this side, I feel like that's definitely good for taking notes in a journal, your regular A5, A6 paper, journal, notebook, 8.5 by 11 paper. In Canada, we call it. So I don't know. Do we have a name for it? Letter paper? So anyway, that's just my opinion. I definitely... Oh, and the caps fit accordingly. You can't use the cap for both. But
Each end has its corresponding cap. You're not going to mix them up.
Guys, this is why she's here. Let me tell you. I fail at my words every time and she saves me.
That's what editing's for.
Thanks, Anna. But yeah, I definitely would bring this to work and try it. And I guess I'd try the one end more than the other. But still, I mean, I still feel like it's very useful. And I like it. And also to let you know, the Tombow is a pretty popular lettering marker that people use. So I'm not good at lettering, but I know people who are. And I feel like they would be really happy to receive this type of marker. And I know that with the thicker end that you could probably do some lettering. I just don't know how. Or I could do it, but it wouldn't be great because I don't know. I can't control my strength. I'm like the Hulk. Because apparently your stroke up is supposed to be light and your stroke down is supposed to be thick, and it's thick all around. So I fail. So this definitely here, looking at the picture on the marker, it definitely is, this side is for lettering, and this side you could probably write with. And I'm gonna open both ends so I don't get confused like I did the last time. So you can see the thickness in this one.
Do you want me to zoom in?
If you can. So people can see like just the difference. And maybe
Okay.
just leave it there and I'll switch sides.
Okay.
And then this is the other end. So this side for sure is for hand lettering. Guaranteed, no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no other thing you can do with this. Should I attempt it?
I think you should.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt what I am good at. And basically, I'm good at block lettering, so to speak. I mean, looking at this, it looks pretty good, Anna.
It does.
Pretty happy with it. But yeah, it's really smooth. It writes really nice. I understand why people love using this for lettering, because it actually just feels like you're writing with a feather. I enjoy it quite. I'm not gonna say I'm going lettering now, but like I really enjoyed, playing around with it. And then on this end, I think the writing is gonna feel like the marker I had before. Guys, she's doing an amazing job.
I'm sure there are better people out there.
But for first time, I think you're doing great. Guys, I can't spell today. So I was right, but this one I felt like the bristles of the brush were not as kept as the bristles of this brush, or of this marker, I should say, not brush.
So was there separation while you were writing?
No, it's just, it felt, I want to say it felt more smooth. Like it felt more markery.
Which one?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
This one,
Yep.
like this tip here, felt more markery
Okay.
than this one. I lied. The wrong tip. This one. And I mean, there is a huge difference. The two tips are obviously different. So, I mean, it'll just mean it writes different. But this one, to me, writes a little bit more like the marker's more packed. And this one...
It's more stiff?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess that's the right word. And this one feels like it's more loose.
Like flimsy?
Yeah, I guess. That's the best way to describe it. I mean, either way, they write really nice. Don't get me wrong. They both write extremely well. It's just a different texture to it when you're writing. But nonetheless, like, I know why people like these markers. I get it. If I was doing lettering, guess what? I would definitely buy these, for sure. But I don't do it. Oh, you know what? What I noticed and what I should have mentioned is that it's water-based. So this one is water-based. So that could be why it writes a little bit more feathery, as I like to call it. And I hope you understand what I mean by it. But this one doesn't have that. It's twin tone. I mean, that's all it says. But they're both made in, nope. This one's made in Japan, and this one's made in Vietnam. Cool. 2 Asian countries. Awesome. So the next one I have in the pocket is, I don't know. I want to save it for last. I'm going to save that one for last. So I'm going to take out...
Anticipation.
So I'm going to take out this one. So this one is the perfect segue to talking about my criteria that I look for in a pen. So, and why I'm starting with this one and saying it is because number one criteria for me is always how it writes, right? Looking at this pen right now, I'm going to show it's kind of like a gel pen. So this gel pen ink tip, I'm not a big fan of that. And it's, I don't know. I don't like, usually it's kind of like the pen from my last episode where I said it kind of skips the letter. What was that wording you used, Anna?
You're putting me on the spot.
Sunny.
The flow?
Yeah, it's about the flow of the ink. It's just not consistent. So I find like usually this type of point, and I apologize if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong about the point being a gel pen ink tip, please comment below and let me know exactly what kind of tip this is. Because I am known to make up stuff that I don't know. And now that I think about it, I'm like, I'm not 100%. I know it's gel ink in here, so that's why I said it was a gel ink tip. But yeah, please comment below and let me know if I'm incorrect. But this pen is the Uniball Signo. And I'm going to write on it first because that is my first criteria, is I always test how it writes. Okay, it writes really nice. So it didn't write too horribly. It actually was quite nice. It was very smooth. I enjoyed it. I definitely would use this at work, making notes, meeting minutes, whatever you want to use it for. I think it'd be good on regular paper. It just has a nice smoothness to it, which I'm surprised because usually I don't really love Uniballs, but this one is nice. So that goes to my second criteria, which basically is the look of it. And this looks sleek. You know what this looks like? This looks like a brand new black Mercedes-Benz of some sort with like brand new rubber tires that are just sleek and clean. It's just pretty to look. It's sleek. It's just, I know it's just all black, but all black sometimes it's just sleek. I like it. So I like the look of it. And already that kind of makes me want to like use it and makes me want to buy it. And yeah, it's really nice. It's really nice. I suggest this if you like pens and you're not too picky. But this is nice. Next one. Oh, I wonder if this is a needlepoint. Oh wait, it's not. It's a roller pen. So this pen is the Roller Pen 0.5 millimeter. Open it up. It's pretty much the same tip as this one. Yeah, it's the same tip. I'm not going to bother with that one. But it's the same tip, so that means, that means this one's a 0.5 millimeter as well. But this one is probably going to write the same as the other one. So I will try it again. I'll try this one and let you know. So this one that I wrote, it's a little too fine for my liking. I don't know why. It just, the texture feels different from this one. And if you look carefully, Anna, I'm going to have you zoom in on both of these. So the one on the left here is the Signo, and that one's a little thicker. Can you tell the consistency compared to this one, which is the Roller Pen? And just even looking at the consistency, it's different. It's thicker over here. When you write with this one, it feels very like you're writing with a string.
Really?
Yeah. Like not like a thin string, but like, maybe I'm not using the right terminology. Not a string, but like something that's thinner.
Like a pinpoint?
Yeah. But like just straight up pinpoint. So like I'd say it feels more like a 0.38 millimeter pen sometimes. No, not even. It's just the texture of it when you write. Like you feel it.
You feel like you're ripping the paper?
Yeah. Maybe.
Like you're imprinting on it?
No. It feels like, sorry guys, I'm trying to think of what it feels like, but it doesn't feel as smooth as it does with the Signo. I'm going to stick with that. It doesn't feel as smooth as with the Signo. It doesn't skip or anything. There's no inconsistency with it. It's just my preference. It doesn't feel as good. The texture and the smoothness of it is mediocre to me. It's not really my favorite. But that's just my preference. If you like it, obviously go for it. But not my cup of tea, you know? This might go to the, if you want to borrow a pen, you can borrow this one. If you don't want to return it, that's okay. So this pen, actually it's not even a pen, this marker I'm super excited about. And I wasn't at first when I saw it because it says friction. And anytime I've dealt with friction pens and highlighters and markers, they've all been that inconsistent texture. So when I write, it's almost like the last episode, that green pen that I had. It felt like you have to like really force it for it to show up. Otherwise, it's very faint on the paper. And also, what I found out about friction pens and paper, and sorry, they don't have paper, but friction items is like the pens and the markers and the highlighters, is that if you leave it out in the sunlight for too long, the ink will disappear.
What?
It will just disappear. It's almost like a magic trick.
I feel like that should be on the packaging somewhere. If the ink disappears in sunlight.
I wish I could like take it from work and bring a copy. They absolutely love them, and they've asked me to buy more, but I don't love them because you have to like really forcefully write with them, number one. Number two, the eraser function, it's great, but it easily disappears. It honestly does because it's so faint. I don't love them, but I mean, they like it for work, so gotta do what you gotta do. But I am excited about this one because it seems like this marker and even the, what do you call it?
The eraser?
The eraser part of it, I guess. I was going to call it the nub. Mm-hmm. The eraser part of it is actually much more, when you feel it, the texture feels nicer. So I feel like this is an upgraded version of it.
Oh, okay.
And it looks nicer than what we have at work. So I should steal some from work. Okay, that's poor choice of word. I should borrow from work a couple of the ones that we have And next time I'm gonna try first to see if I can take it, so don't count on me. But I'm gonna try to bring it in and also compare it to this to show you what I mean.
And then leave it in the sun to see how long it takes to disappear.
We should do it we'll do a test.
I can't get over that.
I know, and the thing is, the work that that person has is like, he's pretty high up in the company, and his work is like all markups and everything he's drawn on it just vanished. Like, he went to a meeting, came back, and he's supposed to go to another meeting to present his like what
His
he's
findings?
done. Yeah, and it was all gone. And luckily, it's like faint marks on it, so he was able to like recover some of it, but not all of it.
Ugh.
It's pretty crazy. But this one's pretty cool. I'll show you quickly. I'm going to have Anna zoom in. And then I'm going to also have her keep it there to show you. Like, I'm going to erase it as well. Ready, Anna?
Yep, go right ahead.
That's a pretty color.
That is really pretty.
Too bad you have to erase it. Aloha no more. Oh my gosh. You know, this reminds me. The word aloha all of a sudden.
What?
Do you watch Harry Potter, Anna?
I can't say that I do.
If there are any Harry Potter fans, let me know in the comments below what word you think I'm thinking of. I'm very curious to see if everyone's on the same page as me.
Yes, please comment so I will learn what Tina is talking about.
Because when I read aloha, all of a sudden I was just like, it triggered in my head like, oh my gosh, this reminds me of this specific word. I'll give you a clue. It's a spell. This specific spell kind of reminds me of this aloha.
Has a similar word.
Yeah.
Okay, similar sounding word?
Similar sounding, sort of.
Same amount of syllables?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
More syllables. But that's it. This is my cloth and paper package subscription box for this month. I love everything in it. It's really seldom that I don't like anything in it. But the stuff I don't like, I usually give to Anna. She usually likes it. She is an appreciative friend. I still see the pencil that I've given her and a pen I've given her. So, you know, the girl appreciates it.
I definitely do.
Please like and subscribe. We can use all the subscribers we can get. I really appreciate it. Well, we'd really appreciate it. It's not all about me. I know. But thank you for watching. It been a slice. And I guess, Anna, anything else?
Just please comment, like, and subscribe, and let us know what subscription boxes you're interested in, because as I mentioned before in the previous video, I'm pretty sure I can convince Tina to invest in another subscription box. Thanks for watching Folded, Creased, and Crumpled.
Peace.